Welcome back, everybody, to the Lonely Basement baseball cards. And we just got back from the Philly show today. The backpack is unpacked, and we had a great show today, guys. We had fun, nice little trip down, no troubles, great show. Busy but not insane. And we had a great day. Met some hobby friends. We spent some time with some great dealers. We collected baseball cards. What is better than that? Nothing. Philly show was a good time. Pretty much basic setup that it's been, but just they keep expanding to that back room. And today was Eagles Day. As a New York Giant fan, it was awesome. Every person in the building was wearing an Eagles jersey and getting autographs because apparently the Eagles had a okay season this year and did some good stuff, and everybody wanted their Eagles stuff signed by people who played on their team this year. Also, Mike Schmidt and Steve Carlton were there today, I believe. So it was a little busy in the autograph area in the back. But a lot of those people tended to stay back there. The backside has the modern Pokemon. And most of the vintage stuff is pretty much all of the vintage stuff was in the front end of the building. And so it's like a tale of two cities in the convention center. Crazy Eagle fans and Pokemon people wearing weird outfits in the back. And old men with beards in the front. So, but we had a great time. Great show. We did bring out the book today. We'll get into it a little bit. Ran into some great people. We saw Boomslang today. And his friend Jeff, who is apparently a retired YouTuber. Jeff said he was retired. Boomslang is retired from working, but not from selling cards on eBay and making YouTube content. So Boomslang, thank you for today. Great to talk to you. And I watched your video on my drive home, my 2-hour, 45-minute ride home, and hence why I'm showing these cards. I got home, I dug in Boomslang, and these are the orange ones I have. I have orange ones, and I also have green ones. I don't know. The yellow and the red. Now, I believe these orange ones, and I can be wrong, came in a baseball card kit with this high-grade baseball card values book, which I still have to this day. Thank you very much. One of my favorite childhood treasured memories is this book. I believe that's where the orange ones came from. I believe so. They came in the box with this and like a binder and a couple pages and 9-pocket pages and things like that. I believe. A Mickey Mantle 1952 Topps was $1,200. High grade. All right. Well, Boomslang, was great to see you today. Great to chat. Great to meet Jeff. And now to the pickups. So let's start here. We saw one big card that would have blown our budget that we have for Strongsville, but that's okay because it's okay. If you see the card, buy the card. And one of those interesting tables, it had a adult father and a younger teenage son, maybe 14-ish, 15. And I saw the card I wanted. I was looking at it, and we ran into Dan from Dan's Vintage PC. Dan was killing it on Carlos. My name is Carlos last night. And I ran into him after I ran into him a second time. And I already looked at the card, and I said, hey, you want to take it? And he said, let's go. Come on, let's go. Show me. We pulled it out, and it was a Mantle Red Heart, 54 Red Heart, and in a 4 grade, if you care of such things. And Dan looked it over with me after I'd already looked it over, and he kind of agreed with me on the quality of the card and the price point. And I said to the guy, I said, listen, this is where I'm at. I'm at this number. And he just looked at the kid and said, pointed at the teenager, and he said, it's his. Like, I said, okay. So I said, this is where I'm at. And he said, oh, well, that's kind of what I paid for it. I said, well, obviously that is not my situation. I did not pay for it yet. So I said, this is where I'll go. I'll go to this number. And he was at $100 more. Now, sometimes I wonder when you're buying a card like that if fighting over $100 is worth it. But I was firm on my number for myself. I thought my number was very fair. And so the kid said, I can't go another 100. I said, okay, well, we did not buy the card. But we pivoted into piles of fun stuff. I also looked at one other card too, but don't worry about that one. Don't worry about that one. It had bread in the name, but it's fine. I didn't buy that one either. We're still locked and loaded for Strongsville. But it was a great show. All the usual suspects. Ash was there. Saw Ash, William Chappell, Stan's Vintage Cards. All the heavy hitters of the vintage community were there. And we did not buy cards from any of them today. So we bumbled around and picked up lots of little things and had a great time meeting people, talking to people. And so this one dealer, I know this guy from White Plains and from Philly, and he always has some Yankee binders. And we picked up some 81. We pulled out the binder today, the bag, the book. We pulled out the book today, and we will cross some things off when we're done here. But there's a lot of randomness in here that I needed, so here we go. I needed a Barry Foote, 81 Topps. I was in the 81 Topps binder. I needed of Yankees. I needed this Larry Milbourne. I don't have a lot of 81 Topps. I have a decent now, but I needed a lot to complete it. The Jerry Mumphrey. We love Jerry Mumphrey in the basement. Rick Russell. That might be airbrushed. We have a Dave LaRoche. That also looks a little airbrushy. And everyone's favorite manager, Johnny Oates, with some stuff on his hat there. Johnny. Some writing under the hat there. Look at that. Something going on there. I don't see are those flips? No, I don't see glasses. I don't know what that is. But the facade of the 80s greatness hanging behind him. We grabbed an 80 Jim Beattie. There's one card I need for 80. It's Juan Beniquez. And I was going to buy it one time when I bought all my 80s in a rush of 80s. And I was like, this one's a little off. I don't like this one. So I didn't buy it. And then, what happened? I saw one today, and it was a little off. OC left to right. And I thought, it's a 10-cent, it's not even a 10-cent card. And I'm not buying it because it's like a little off. And it's the last 80 card I need. I don't know. Picky at the wrong times and not picky enough at the right times. We also picked up, we did not have, and we needed, the 85 traded Rickey Henderson. For our Ricky run, we had to have this. I saw it sitting there for $3. Had to have that one. I realized I didn't have it when I saw it sitting there, and I was like, I don't have that. So we could bundle this up. Nice little deal from that dealer, couple bucks. Then we saw this little box, and they tricked me. They pulled me in. What can I do? They didn't trick me, but $5 box, 76 Thurman Munson, 76 Thurman Munson. One of my favorite cards of all time. They were just sitting there. I had to buy them just because. And a nice Bobby Richardson, which we needed for our 66 team set run. But these two, they were just there, and I had to save them. When I have a card like the 84 Topps Mattingly or a 76 Munson, I got to buy them. I got to buy them if they're cheap. Can't help it. Cannot help it. Next up, we went to Lenny from Cardcast. Lenny, great time chatting with you, by the way. Thank you, Lenny. He gave me a very good deal and a nice big stack from his bargain boxes. The stickers are stickers. They are not the real prices because this was a bundle of bargain boxes, and Lenny gave us a great deal. Like and subscribe to Cardcast. Lenny's a great dealer. He's got great stuff. And I had fun going through several of his buy. I probably went through 3 or 4 boxes, maybe 3 or 4 boxes, pretty close to. After I went outside, I took a little break. I came back in like 3 o'clock, kind of finish up the day, and went through some boxes. So we picked up a Johnny Cucks 57 Tops for our 57 team set. A very nice Virgil Trucks for our 59 team set. We got a bunch of 70s that we needed. Bill Robinson. We were almost through the 70s. We're pretty much done, getting close to done. Jake Gibbs. Stan Bonson. There's old Stan. We got a Fritz Peterson. What is Fritz doing there? What are we doing, Fritz? This is one of those cards you just see it and you didn't know it existed and you needed it. I never have seen the 1969 Topps, 1970 Topps, 1969 American League Pitching Leader card before. That has Mel Stottlemyre hiding on the bottom. So we needed that. I don't think I had that on my checklist either. Sometimes I miss out on some of those pitching leader cards and stuff on the checklists. We bought a 71 Pete Ward. Very nice Pete Ward. Pete looks very happy to be on the Yankees, as he should be. Jake Gibbs, 71 Tops. Apparently, he's $1. We got a deal. We got a deal. Thank you, Lenny. Ron Swoboda in a not Yankee uniform, looking straight up so they could put it on a baseball card and put Yankees on it. Where was he the year before? Cubs? I don't even know. Cubs, maybe? This one is beautiful. Nice. 72 Bobby. Needed that. There's only a couple Bobbies we need, and that was one of them. Another one of those team rookie cards, the multiplayer cards that we did not have. And we needed this Rich Blatt because we do not have it for the 74 team set. 79 Tommy John. I know. I should probably have a 79 Tommy John, but I did not. So there he is. In all his glory. We picked up a Kellogg's Willie Randolph, 1978, because why not? I don't think I have it. I didn't check yet. And a 79 Guidry Kellogg's, which I don't think I have. So there you go. Lenny, Cardcast, like and subscribe. Great dealer. Does a good show, has a good time. Funny guy. Does he not like Rush? I think he doesn't like Rush. I don't like Rush. All right. Finally, Mike. Bokar. Great time talking to Mike. Made some good deals. We're working on some stuff. And Mike, there he is. There he is again. Zap him up on the QR code. Mike has over 12,000 cards on his eBay store. Go check out Mike. Great stuff. Great dealer. He does Chantilly. He does Westchester, White Plains. He does Philly. He runs the Fishkill Card Show. I got a really good deal on a box of 87 Tops traded. I have 3 sets of 87 Tops, but I didn't have an 87 Tops traded. So there it was. He had a whole pile of them. He must have had a case. So I picked one up. We picked up from Mike also a 79 Burger King set. Another very good deal. Thank you, Mike. And I have a handful of these, but I didn't have them all. And for the price, this was much more cost-effective than continuing to piece it out. 79 Burger Kings. We got the team card. Some of these, like I said, I have. The Munson. The Cliff Johnson. The Gator. I actually think I have, we got a Jay Johnstone in there. There he is. There's Jay. I think I have like 4 of this card. I don't know why I have so many Jim Hunter 79 Burger Kings, but I do. The Jim Beattie. Louis Tiant. Tiant, it's pronounced, in case you're not sure. Tiant. The Tommy John, which looks remarkably similar to the other Tommy John we bought for the team set. The Goose, the Figueroa, the Chambliss. I think I actually had the Chambliss. It's one of the ones I had. Willie, we did not have the Randolph. Bucky Dent has fallen to the floor a little. Craig Nettles for Craig Miller. Greg Miller. Fred Stanley. I almost actually, you know what, I forgot. I just realized I saw a $3. The Bucky is saved. Bucky Effin Dent is saved. I almost bought the 81 Fleer Greg Nettles error card for $3. And I saw a guy had it there, and I kind of got distracted, and I was like, oh, I'll go back and grab it. Because I don't have one. I only have the corrected version. Twice I have the corrected version, but I don't have the error. And then I forgot about it. I just remembered. Piniella, Roy White, you got these cards with your Whopper. With cheese, hopefully. Mickey Rivers, the Reggie All-Star. And someone who was mentioned earlier in the show, Juan Beniquez, who I need his 80 tops and is becoming some sort of a grail card, a quest. And now I want it centered just because. It's actually funny. I looked at two cards. It was putting them back in order. It was a 19, like I'm sitting here by myself. It was a 1970 card, and I found two of them. 71, sorry. You know how it was the sideways, and who was it? Blank, and it was one of the, was it the Ron Woods? The Ron Woods is vertical, horizontal, I mean. And I found it twice today in two completely different places, and it was exactly the same off-center. And I was like, this card must be like in a bad spot on the sheet or something. So I still need that one because they were too OC for my taste. We got from Mike an 86 Topps pack, Cello, with Billy Martin on top. It is one of the upside down packs. It is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine when they're upside down. But that is okay because it is dropped. It is Billy Martin on an 86 Topps Cello pack. I love the 86 Topps Billy Martin. I love 86 Topps. I love Cello packs. Mike also had this bad boy laying around, a Bobby Hogue, which we needed. Very nice. Again, we got a good deal from our friend Mike. And this card will go into our 52 Topps team set, which is actually getting a little bit shorter, the checklist. And the last one we got tonight, guys, this one from Mike. I guess it's the biggest card we picked up today. It is very nice. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm taking it out. I love this card in general. And this is a 85 Donruss, Dave Winfield and Don Mattingly. And this is a great card. It's one of my favorite cards of my childhood. And this one happens to be signed by Mr. Winfield and Mr. Mattingly, both. That is beautiful. 2 for the title. We did not get the title. That is your certification stuck on the card. So do not try to get the card graded. There's your JSA certificate. But that is fine because this card ain't going anywhere and it's just cool. You can't beat that. If you grew up in 1985 as a Yankee fan, you cannot beat that. And I can't believe I never thought I should get this card signed by both of them. I actually thought the other day, ironically enough, I was like, you know what? I should have got the 87 Topps team leader card signed by Ricky and Donnie, which you cannot do now. I'm sure someone has thought of it. They're probably out there somewhere. Beautiful. All right, guys, we had a great time in Philly. We made some deals. We hung out with some friends. We bought some baseball cards. We collected baseball cards. So we had a great time in Philly. We still have the majority of the budget for the spring intact for Strongsville. We will go to Mount Kisco and probably do something similar to this and poke around and see what we come up with, but I'm not anticipating any big purchases there. But you never know. You never know. You never know what's going to hit you in the face. All right, guys, that's all I got. You all have a great one.